This is the indoctrinated college student.
Hello, hopefully this is a welcome back to you. Today I'm coming to you with a whole new rant for your listening pleasure. So this whole concept of performing short rants on YouTube came to me because of this particular topic I'm about to tell you about, sidewalks. It's one thing that has really irked me time and again over the years. For some reason, this concept of how to walk on a sidewalk has really evaded some people's kids. It's not something they were taught throughout their childhood development. Maybe in reality, I am the only one who cares or lets this bother them, but I'm ready to take that heat because I feel that it is necessary for me to share this information to the rest of you. So, some of you at this point are probably thinking, what's this guy going on about? Well, I'm going on about how people don't know how to walk on a sidewalk when they cross paths with someone walking in the opposite direction. I get it. It probably seems elementary, but I hate it when I have to do that awkward, both of us go the same way multiple times thing. You all know what I'm talking about when I'm trying to pass someone. God, that's the worst. It's embarrassing for both of us. But luckily, I have the answer to this problem. And it's not just an endless rant that ends in my conclusion that women just don't poop. This time, I have an answer that, with a societal influence, with a significant societal influence, could actually solve this problem. The answer is we all just need to treat a bloody sidewalk like you do when you're driving on the road. Stay on the right side. Okay? So, treat it as if it's the right lane when you're driving on the road. Just stay on the right. Simple. If everyone does it, this issue's over. I sleep a little easier at night. Maybe you sleep a little easier at night. I'm not just trying to propose something crazy here either. It's not like I'm trying to get you all to um, accept full gun reform like some people think is actually possible down in the States, when in reality we all know that the Constitution prevents it from happening. And no, I am not choosing a side of the gun control argument at this point. I'm just using a drastic example, so please don't jump to those conclusions. But let's get real here. I'll run through some very common scenarios that occur every day when you use the sidewalk. Please close your eyes, follow along, use your imagination. Okay, so you're walking peacefully on your own down the sidewalk to maybe your favorite coffee shop. You're in a great mood, you're loving life, you're having a great day. Uh-oh, 50 meters up, someone is walking towards you. Well, at first you go, no problem. I get this. I'll use this video's advice and I'll stay to the right side of the sidewalk. No issues. Guess what? Wrong. This person coming at you is one of those people who walks right down the middle of the sidewalk. They have no regard for anyone else that's coming towards them or anyone else that they need to share this space with. So now you're panicking. You're 5 meters apart. You're freaking out. You're sweating. Holy cow, what do? Are you going to forego your hold and step off that sidewalk because this bugger won't show enough decency to move over? Or do you, a rebel, perform the classic shoulder or bag barge as you walk by to prove your point? Big decisions. Big decisions that could be avoided had that person's parents taught them proper sidewalk etiquette. Let me throw another scenario at you. This is another very common and actually one of my biggest pet peeves. Okay, so here we go again. You're walking down the sidewalk, enjoying your day, having a great day. Then you see it. That ever dreaded group of two or more people walking down the sidewalk together towards you. I know, I just got the chills picturing it too. Don't worry though. You're now an educated sidewalk user. You move to the right, asserting your intention to safely pass this group with no controversy. But they don't move. They're the rebels this time. They stay 3 people wide while approaching you. None of their parents taught them that proper etiquette of sharing the sidewalk, that now you know. They think they own that sidewalk and you're intruding on their personal space. None of them have the wherewithal to take a step back and fall in behind the others to graciously make that safe space for you to pass. Not a single one. Now you're back in familiar territory again. We were just here. Are you going to forego your hold and step off that sidewalk because they won't show you enough decency to move over? Or do you perform the classic shoulder or bag barge we talked about earlier as you walk by to prove your point? Big decisions. These are big decisions that could have been avoided had that person's parents taught them proper sidewalk etiquette, which now you know. So instead of having a peaceful pass, now you're forced with a situation. Do you step off and allow them to assert their dominance, or do you do this shoulder barge, potentially causing a conflict? Maybe now you see why this is an urgent societal issue. I just propose that we spread awareness about it. So please, educate your kids, educate your family, educate your friends, because without building awareness soon, this will become a bigger issue. And I promise you, now that I've ranted to you about this, you'll notice it more, especially if you live in a big city where people tend to walk haphazardly across the sidewalks, causing mayhem. So please take the time to tell people, walk on the right side of the sidewalk when you're passing someone. Let them know that it will help them avoid awkward encounters in the future and aggressive shoulder barge behavior, because that shit is dangerous. Okay? So help me spread the word. Twitter, #SaveTheSidewalks. See you.